How long do you really have left? It's a haunting question, especially after 65, when every year begins to feel more precious. But what if your body is already whispering the answer, or quiet signals that can reveal how much longer you might live as we age? It's easy to get caught up in checkups and blood work, but science is showing us that some of the strongest indicators of longevity, hidden in complex tests, they're right there in how you walk, how you sleep, and how you feel on an ordinary day. In this video, we're going to look at tight, subtle, but powerful signs inside our own body that can help you understand just how many good years may still be ahead of you. These aren't guesses or myths. They're grounded in what researchers and doctors have observed in people who live longer, healthier lives. If you've ever wondered whether you're on the right path or whether your body is aging well, you'll want to pay close attention, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. And more importantly, what you can do to increase your odds of living not just longer but better. Stay tuned until the end, because some of these signs may surprise you, and recognizing them now might change the way you live the rest of your life. Now let's get started. Sign 1. Your walking speed remains strong and steady. One of the most reliable signs of how long you may live after 65 isn't found in a blood test or a scan. It's found in your steps, your walking speed, the rhythm and energy behind it. Each stride speaks volumes. A boosts condition of your heart, your muscles, your bones, and even your brain when you'll move through the world at a healthy, consistent pace. It's not just about mobility, it's a reflection of how well your entire system is functioning. Doctors often say the gate is a window into the aging body, and they're right. A strong, steady walking speed suggests you still have resilience. The slower and more hesitant your walk becomes, the more likely your body is beginning to struggle with the invisible weight of age. Consider Walter, 74. Hucks his dog every morning around the block. He doesn't power walk or hustle, but there's a liveliness to his stride. He doesn't pause at each driveway. He doesn't need to catch his breath after a few steps. His gait is relaxed but purposeful. When he walks into a room, you can tell he's fully there. A neighbor once told him, "You don't walk like a man your age." Walter smiled, but he didn't think much of it. What he didn't realize is that his walking pace was a strong predictor of his health and possibly his future. Studies have shown that older adults who walk with speed and consistency tend to live longer. Not just because of stronger muscles or better lungs, but because that pace reflects coordination, cardiovascular health, and neural efficiency. And the truth is, walking speed isn't something you can't mask weakness in your stride or hesitation. In your steps, it shows a pin how quickly you rise from a chair, how naturally you cross a street, or how shakenly you step over a curb. A slowed pace can mean trouble with circulation, muscle loss, or early signs of neurological decline. But the good news is walking speed is one of the most modifiable signs. You can improve it, you can strengthen if your legs, work on your balance, and build the kind of endurance. It adds years not just to your life but to the life in your years. So if you're still walking like you always shave, if you move through the world with energy and ease, that's not something to overlook. That's your body telling you we're still going strong. And if you've noticed that you're slowing down, don't ignore it. Start small, use the stairs. Do some gentle leg exercises, because the 343 way you walk today might just be the simplest and most revealing sign of how long you'll keep walking into the future. 2. You can balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds. One of the clearest indicators of how well your body is aging and how long it might keep going. 359 is your ability to stay upright on one leg. It may sound like a simple test, something you wouldn't give much thought to. But balance is more than coordination. It's a reflection of your muscle strength, your nervous system, your brain function, and even your inner ear when all of those systems are communicating. When your body is centered and your mind is focused, you can hold your position with grace. But when something's off, your muscles are weakening, your flexes are slower, or your brain isn't fully sharp, it shows up fast in your balance. And that instability isn't just a nuisance, it's a warning. Let's think about Arthur, 77, who recently tried Theon leg test during a routine. Checkofist doctor simply asked him to stand on own foot barefoot, arms by his side, and hold it for 10 seconds. Arthur wobbled slightly at first, but managed it without grabbing anything. His doctor smiled and said, "That right there is one of the strongest Predictors of longevity were Have. Arthur laughed it off, but later that night. He thought more about it over the years he'd seen friends his age. Folsom had broken hips, some never quit or covered. He hadn't realized how Balança connected so directly to survival mutants he saw it. It made perfect sense of his balance isn't just about standing still. It's about your body's ability to protect itself, to respond to. Risk of falls and falls become serious fast after a certain age, but more than that thought. Difficulty with balance often signals. Other silent shifts, it can mean your legs are losing strength faster than you thought. It can mean early issues with brain processing or slower reaction times. And for many people, it's the first physical change they notice it. It feels unsettling, but here's the encouraging. Part balance can be trained at it, can be rebuilt. It's just like strength or endurance. It improves with use, simply exercises. Like standing on one foot near a counter, practicing heel-to-toe walking or doing gentle yoga can gradually restore stability. Even 30 seconds a day can make a lasting difference. So if you're able to balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds, especially with holding on to anything, that's a powerful sign that your body and brain are still working well together. And if you can't yet that's not a reason to panic. It's an invitation to start every step you take toward regaining your balance helps. Extend the steps you'll take in years to come. Longevity isn't just about moving forward. It's about staying bright while you do. If you're still watching this video and finding the saints valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'll recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Sign 3. Your grip strength is still firm and reliable. There's a surprising amount of truth in a handshake. Grip strength may seem like a small detail, but it's one of the most accurate indicators of how your body is holding up over time. A firm, steady grip suggests your muscles are still strong, your nervous system is working efficiently, and your cardiovascular is likely in good shape. On the other hand, a weakening grip can point to broader decline, loss of muscle mass, reduced bone density, and even increased risk of heart disease and cognitive trouble. What's remarkable is that this one simple action, how well you hold on to something, has been linked again and again in studies to how long you are likely to live. Take Henry 70 Hanatiste. Something odd when opening a giraffe pickles one afternoon. It felt harder than usual, not painful, just weaker. A few weeks later, while playing with his granddaughter, he realized he couldn't have thought her up for long. His doctor later tested his grip with a handheld device and confirmed it had dropped noticeably in just 2 years. It was a wake-up call. Henry didn't feel sick. He wasn't limping or coughing or losing weight. But his muscles were quietly fading, and his body was giving him a subtle signal that it needed attention. That's what grip strength is. It doesn't shout, it whispers. You feel it when carrying groceries. It feels a bit more tiring when twisting the cap off a bottle becomes awkward. When shaking hands doesn't feel as solid as it used to. These are not just signs of getting older, there are signs of deeper change inside your body. But just like walking speed and balance, a grip strength is something you can work in. Squeezing a tennis ball using light hand weights, doing push-ups against a wall, these all activate and rebuild these systems that help you hold on. And that matters because this isn't just about hands. It's about how much strength your body is preserving. Your hands are resonantly the messengers. And when they start to weaken, it's a signal that your body may be losing the ability to recover, to resist disease, and to stay independent. But that doesn't have to be your story. Every time you choose to build strength, even in your fingers, wrists, and forearms, you're making an investment in your future. So if your grip still feels strong, if you can open jars, carry bags, and shake hands with confidence, take a moment to appreciate it. It's more than convenience. It's a reflection of how well your internal systems are working together. And if you've noticed a slight decline, take it seriously, because sometimes the smallest signs are the ones that tell the biggest truths. And in this case, how well you'll hold on to something might just be a sign of how long you'll hold on to life itself. Sign for you wake up feeling rested most days. One of the clearest indicators that your body is aging well and may continue to for years to come is how you feel when you open your eyes in the morning. Sleep isn't just about getting through the night. It's when your body repairs tissue, restores your immune system, balances your hormones, and clears toxins from your brain. If you're waking up most mornings feeling refreshed, not groggy or drained, that's a powerful signal. Systems are still working in harmony, and that matters because it opted or poor. Quality sleep has been linked to a higher risk of everything from heart disease and stroke to memory loss and weakened immunity. Think about Samayan like Frank, 68, who for decades was used to surviving on 5 hours off sleep. After retiring, he started going tobed a little earlier, cutting back on caffeine in the evening, and stepping outside first thing in the morning tog. Natural sunlight within a few months began waking up with more energy head and need. An alarm clock anymore hiss mood improved hiss. Blood pressure dropped slightly, and the joint stiffness Hugh said feel every morning started to ease his sleep, had changed his health note overnight. But over time, and that change it is something invaluable. Vitality sleep is a window into how your body is doing. If you wake up multiple times a night, struggle to fall asleep, or feel tired even after being in bed for 7 hours. 8 hours, your body may be trying to tell you something. It could be stress, it could be undiagnosed apnea, it could be a side effect of medication or a sign-off, something deeper. And while it's tempting to shrug off sleep issues as part of getting older, that assumption can costly, because the longer poor sleep goes unaddressed, the more it chips away at your ability to think clearly, easily, and protect yourself from illness. But the good news is, just like with other signs we've discussed, sleep can be improved even in your 70s or 80s. Creating a consistent bedtime routine, inducing screen time in the evening, limiting alcohol and heavy meals before bed, and getting exposure to morning light. These small changes can help reset your body's rhythm, and when your rhythm improves, so does the quality of your rest. And when rest improves, everything goes: your heart, your brain, your outlook gets better too. So if you're someone who wakes up feeling truly rested most days, don't take it for granted. That's a rare and meaningful gift. It suggests your body is still running efficiently behind the scenes, and if you're not quite there yet, it doesn't mean you're aging poorly. It means there's an opportunity. Because improving your sleep isn't just a boot comfort, it's about longevity and sometimes. How well you sleep tonight might just shape how strong you feel. No, 10 years from now, if you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your supper helps us continue creating good contento, inform, and inspire. Now let's move forward. Sign 5. You still enjoy regular meals with a steady appetite. Especially after 65 can tell you far more about your health than you might expect when you regularly feel hungry at meal times. Enjoy the taste of food and maintain a steady body. Thought's a good sign that your internal systems, from digestion to hormones to emotional regulation, are all functioning well. On the other hand, a fading appetite pedalus, when paired with unintentional weight loss or indifference toward food, can quietly signal deeper issues. Your appetite is just about nutrition, it's a window into vitality. Let's take someone like Charles, 73, who still looks forward to his breakfast routine every morning. He brews his coffee slices, fresh fruit, and enjoys oatmeal with a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's nothing fancy, but it's consistent, and more importantly, it feels satisfying. His doctor once told him, as long as you still enjoy eating and are keeping your strength, your body's telling you it's doing its job. Charles would think of his appetite as anything special. He just liked his meals, but over time he began to see it for what it was: a quiet signal that his system's wear is still in balance. Loss of appetite come on in older adults, but it shouldn't dismissed as normal. Sometimes it points to medication side effects, low mood, digestive changes, or even early stages of illness. When we stop whining to eat, our muscles start breaking down.